All right, here we go. Our opponent actually messaged us and said, "Hey, I love watching the videos." And I said, "Well, now you get to be in one, so that's kind of fun." This hand though, we need a land to start. I guess this works. And don't want that one though. This hand's not insane, but okay, these are not the draws we want. Maybe we'll just play a bunch of lands in Valakut. Double island pass, huh? I don't know if I like where that's going. Let's see if he counters a neonate. Oh, it's Faeries. Okay. Well, gross. This seems like a bad matchup. Decks that can put pressure on you while also countering your spells. Merfolk, Fairies, and getting to play Graveyard Hate seem very good against us. I see. Well. Okay, well. It would help also if we drew a non-land card at some point. I guess land drops are good against him. Maybe he just also won't do anything. We'll just make a bunch of land drops and kill him. Alright, well. Gross. Alright. Seems bad for us. Oh my god. You are doing so much damage. Okay, well, good news here, he tapped out. But let's actually think about this. Do we have a way to win this game? I don't think so. Okay. Sure. Okay, that's a good start. Alright, that's a good start. Let's Faithless Looting. Oh my god, there's so many lands. Okay. So the goal is to have a bunch of lands in play, a bunch of lands in our graveyard, and then for him to just not. Oh, they all have Shroud. Oh, we're just getting blown out by the double Scion. I was going to say for him to not have a counter spell, and then we'll just wipe his board. I don't think we're going to have that opportunity, though. So let's actually just flash back the Faithless Looting and see what we can do. Alright, we found a Stinkweed Imp. I guess we'll pitch a Tormenting Voice. Doesn't seem like it's going to matter that much. Yeah, I guess we'll get in there, though. Not blocking. I mean, it's got Menace, man. Alright. I mean, the good news is it actually puts him at 18, so if we were to get a lot more lands in there, and that's only 6 triggers we need. If we just have a godly dredge and he has no counterspell somehow. Alright, so step 1 was not completed because we did not have a godly dredge. We in fact have 1, 2, 3. Which is enough to make some triggers. And were it not for the Shroud, we could actually attempt to wipe his board. However, we are very dead. Right? I don't think there's any way out of this. Oh, I guess we first things first, we get to try this. We get to see if we can dredge enough in here. Alright, did we do it? Now we've done it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus double Valakut. I mean, that's enough. That's enough in the make-believe world where he doesn't counter this. Maybe? No! Oh, it's actually the ultimate feel bad counter too, because it's a spell stutter sprite. Alright, let's try to win. Let's try to win game 2. Boseiju, yes please. Autumn's Veil, yes please. I think Angers are okay. I actually don't think they're insane. Molten Vortex is very good though. I guess we'll keep 1 in here because maybe there'll be a weird situation where he taps out and we can Mystic Retrieval it back. There's just such a low opportunity cost to putting like 1 of like this in here when you can flash them back. It's essentially like having not even 3 because you can dredge both pieces of it. Like it's just very good. All right. So I think we can get rid of Tormenting Voice, a Stinkweed Imp. Maybe we don't want any. I mean, this is good against the Bitter Blossom fueled play. Yeah, this is fine. Maybe, and I think we want the Knot of the Bone. Maybe we actually get rid of one retrieval because we don't think we have enough time. The retrieval is great, but it's very slow, and maybe we're just not going to have enough time to be able to go on that plan. Now, in terms of, well, this is kind of the dream actually. In terms of beating his graveyard hate, I'm just not sure we're going to be able to do it. So, it's my opinion, and this is just my take on it. Could obviously be very wrong. That we just can't really afford to board in infinite, beat the hate cards, and then not beat the hate. Like he just is too fast. There's too many things that are good against us. Let's go ahead and looting. Try to find some lands here. We found a land. Alright, we'll get rid of these. We'll play the Stomping Ground. Pay 2 life. Go ahead and do this. So, we have a plan, to be honest. And I mean, maybe I didn't need to shock myself to kill that. But I've seen this deck before. Oh no. Alright, well we have to hope to make him pop it. Okay, well, let's life from the limb. I've seen this deck before. This allows him to. It's a weird card. It was going to cycle for him, but it allows him to play all their other quicklings and stuff like that. I don't know if we're going to beat this here, but we're going to try. I'm going to kill. I'm doing damage myself. Whatever. We're doing a bunch. We want to try to clear his board, and then we force him to pop the Relic of Progenitus, and then we try to start over. Obviously, we have plenty of things we can exile. And like I said, maybe we just kill all those guys and then the slow plan gets there. Alright, so let's go ahead and loam. Sooner or later, he's just going to blow it up, and then we get to start over. The actually really awkward thing for him is if he does. Oh, okay. I will not pay that. Yeah, I guess we're going to want more lands. I'll go ahead and play this. Now, see, he really needs to pop it. But if he pops it in response to loam, then, yeah, see, there we go. I say if he pops it in response to loam, then our loam ends up in the graveyard. So we lost a decent amount of stuff. I mean, Knot of the Bone, a Grave Troll, a life from the loam. We want the Blood Crypt here. Yeah, there's a Valakut, okay. Alright, we'll pass back. So we lost the Knot of the Bone, a couple lootings, one life from the loam. Life from the loam, Knot of the... Oh no, there's more. I think we could have beat one of them, to be honest. I really think we could have. See if he counters it instead of just letting it resolve and die. I don't think we're going to beat 2 relics here. We were well on track to beat 1, though, to be honest. I mean, he gets to eat this. Maybe we could have held it till we had something else. I don't know. This game's going to be rough. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 in play. So maybe we just hit land drops. Kill him that way somehow. Cast Stinkweed Imps. It was definitely a calculated risk to not board in answers, to board in answers to the hate, but I just felt like we could fight through it like we did. Or at the least would be able to like you're running the thing. One, maybe they don't have a bunch. Two, maybe it's ones we don't care about. And three, I mean, we were going to beat one relic here. It's just the second one, maybe not. But we may be able to force them to pop this one as well. I'll go ahead and keep the removal. It seems fine. I'm not confident we'll be able to get him to pop it, but it's possible. Our graveyard right now is kind of scary for him. There's no life from the loam, though, which is the thing he really cares about. Although 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, every mountain we play now is just very good against him. So I'm actually not going to dredge. I'm just going to draw. Ooh. Interesting. That would give us some triggers. Not enough, though. We're going to just loot. I'm kind of tempted to dredge one because he'll just counter the Splendid Reclamation and then not have to do this. No, I'm just going to draw. There we go. We got the one, so maybe that changes it a little. Let's go ahead and get this guy back. All right, there's the life from them. So now he definitely cares. I don't think we're going to cast Anger. I think it's just going to get countered, whereas Lightning Axe can deal with something, but we can just do this, see? I just don't know if we're going to have enough to finish him off. Alright, so we need a... That's actually really awkward. We're going to have to discard a Splendid Reclamation because he still has enough. Shroud. Discard Splendid Reclamation to kill the Scion. I think that's what we have to do. I mean, we could just cast our Splendid Reclamation, force him to pop the relic. Actually, if we'd kept the Anger or the Lightning Axe, we could have just angered them both away. But I don't think we're going to win if... I think we just clear his board here, and we still can force him to pop the relic next turn. Maybe. Alright, we're going to do this. I just know that we're going to die very quickly if we don't do this, so... That's what I'm looking at here. Okay, this is 3 Splendid Reclamations. There's 1 left in the deck. I don't know. Maybe I played this game wrong. Maybe I sideboarded wrong. But you can see it's just so much pressure on top of this. I didn't want to work so hard to beat this that we just die to every tallest creatures. Like I wanted to take the overload on the creature removal route, and then try to fight through the whatever graveyard hate he might have. Because a lot of times they just don't draw it, right? I mean, he probably only has 2 relics, maybe 3, in his sideboard. Sometimes they just don't draw those cards, and you just turbo kill them. But now he's probably going to have to pop it because we're just going to dredge our life from the loam. Yeah, look at that. Okay. So we theoretically get to play with our graveyard again. And we're going to start by casting a Sinkweed Imp, which actually is just a very good creature against him. He can tap it down. This is a very interesting game, that's for sure. We have fought through 2 relics and can theoretically win that way. He's got a lot of cards, though. Does he get first strike or just flying? Just flying. Oh, that's so sad. It was like basically the worst draw. Okay. Well. Yep. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I wanted to kill the Miscreants earlier, because he picks up his Pessermite. He just plays the Pessermite, hits us for 4. He could. Yep. He actually picked this up. Interesting. I think he could have picked up the Pester might hit us for damage. So here's the thing, actually. I'm not going to play this for the Valakut. I actually want to pitch it to Molten Vortex. That way, if he goes to flash in a Scion here. Alright, so I actually think we're going to kill a Quickling. I've lost this. It's not the first time I've lost to this deck. I'm sending this guy a message asking him to give me his list. This is not the first time I've lost to this deck on stream. Silly mono blue Faeries. He's got 7 damage on board. It's just terrifying. Yeah, we're pretty dead. I killed the Quickling because he had 2 Pestermites. I mean, that was a neonate. It's unfortunate. Alright, we're dead. Look how this deck is so silly. It plays Fairy Miscreant. And it's the second time I've lost to this deck on stream. What world is this? Actually, it's the beauty of Modern. I like it. That's why that's why we do the series we're doing, because Fairy Miscreant is a card that can win Modern games, so that's how deep this format is. I love it. As is, we're very, very dead, so good game.